Well, hello, everybody, and happy Saturday. It is Saturday, February 11th, 2023 at 7 p.m. Eastern Time. This is Lisa Freeman coming to you live from Chesapeake, Virginia, and stampingwithlisa.com too. So, hello, everybody. I see you guys are all ready and waiting and talking to each other and having a little chit chat. I'm all bundled up in my jacket because I've been freezing cold all day. We went from 73 the last like 3 days to 43 today. So it was very chilly. And I had my guys over here doing my bathroom. So all the tile is done and the floor is done. They have to do the grout and stuff, but it's coming along. So I'm hoping a few more days and they'll be done. I'm tired of having somebody in my house all day long every day, so I can't take a nap. I wanted to nap so bad today, but they just left like an hour ago, so. And then tomorrow they're not coming, but I have to work all day, so I'm doing a double tomorrow and a double Monday. So anyway, that was my day today, but it was so cold and they get hot, so they open the bedroom window and the bathroom window because while they're working, it just gets hot in there because all the lights are on and everything. So I tried to keep my heat down to like 64 today, and then I had a little heater in the room where I was. So I have been freezing. So I turned the heat up as soon as they left, but I'm still cold. And I have this big, heavy jacket on. So I can't get warm. But it was so funny. Yesterday, I went and sat on my deck in the sunshine, and it was gorgeous outside. And I felt like spring. My cherry tree's blooming. My rose bushes are blooming. Now they're all confused because we had like 3 warm days and stuff is perking up out of the ground. I don't know what it is yet, but something's popping up. So let me say hello to everybody. We already have 75 people. Holy cow. Don't forget to do thumbs up, like, subscribe, comment, share, all that good stuff for me. And let me go back to the beginning and say hello to everybody. Hey, Julie. Hey, Beth. Hey, Terry. Oh, I got some happy mail from Terry today, too. I'll have to show you. Hey, Carol. Hey, Robin. Hey, Bonnie. Hey, Cynthia. Hey, Annie. Hey, Nicole. Hey, Belinda. Hey, Sue. Hey, Spice Girl. Hey, Laura. Hey, Diana. We could go on all day, but just hello, everybody. So I try to get like the first 20 people or so, and then I got to stop because we got too many people watching. But hello, everybody. And hopefully you guys are not getting this cold front, although I do think it has gone pretty much everywhere. Usually when it starts getting warm here, a lot of people getting warm weather, and then when it gets cold again, everybody's getting cold weather. But I know there's a lot of the country way, way, way colder than here, so I'm thankful for that. So ignore the scribble in the happy mail. I do not want to. Oh, I didn't even see any scribble in there. So let's see. Donna just got this set yesterday. So in case you are not a demonstrator, this is the brand new stamp set that is going to be out March 1st. And it's an online exclusive, which means it's not going to be in a catalog. It's only going to be online. And Stampin' Up's going to have a whole bunch of new things online March 1st. So they will not be in a catalog. This is a new thing they're starting. So for people, well, for everybody, but a lot of people don't have catalogs. So I think they're going to start putting more and more things just online and not having so many catalogs, especially since the cost of postage is so ridiculous. It costs me to mail a catalog, cost me $10. So a lot of people are always asking me for catalogs, and I'm like, oh, okay. I used to send them out, and it was like about $7 to mail one, but now it's $10 to mail a catalog. So it's kind of expensive, especially if like somebody hasn't ordered yet. And, I hate to just pay that much money to mail a catalog to somebody if they haven't even ordered yet. But if you do order, and then I'm happy to send you a catalog. But I've been starting to send them. If you want to, you can order one. If you place an order and you want a catalog, it's much easier for you to do it because it's way, way, way cheaper. The big ones are $4 and the little ones are like $2. and you can just add them right onto your order. So that way you don't have to pay all that expensive shipping. Because the shipping on $4 is 40 cents if you, well, like 44 cents if you do it in an order. But if you just mail a catalog to somebody, it's a lot more expensive. So if you are new and don't have a catalog, it is way cheaper to do it that way, and I would really appreciate it. And I'll send you a little gift if you tell me that you ordered your own catalog. So once a year, we can send them out through Stampin' Up, and it's a lot cheaper. It's like $5 to mail them instead of $10. So I try to do that with everybody who's already a customer. But anyway, so these are the 2 cards we're going to be making. You get a 2 for today because it's date night. So I thought I'd do 2 cards for the price of 1, which is always free on my channel. So you don't have to pay for anything. It's always free. I don't charge you for the tutorials or anything because I don't have tutorials. The video is the tutorial. I don't sell them like some people do because I don't know how to do them. And luckily I have Starla who does the card kit tutorial for me. So thank you so much, Starla, for doing those tutorials. But otherwise, this video is your tutorial. So I try to give you step-by-step instructions through the video to do everything. I give you all the measurements you need and all that stuff. So we'll get to that in just a second. Let me show you what we're using. So this is the stamp set. It's called Irresistible Blooms, and it's got dies that match, which I've got most of the dies out of the box already. So it has a lot of dies in there, but I've already taken them out and been using them. And this is one of my favorite dies that comes in this set. So that's the one that I've used on both of these cards. So I have popped it out of the top piece, and then I have the paper behind it. So I think the other day I did a card. I don't know if I brought them with me. Let me see. Hold the phone. I think I did. Okay, so the other day I did this card. So on this one, what I did was I cut it out of a piece of designer paper, and then I just snipped along the edges here and got the little wreath part out and put it on the front of a card. But today it's actually, this front part is popped out, and this is what it looks like. Let me take the sticker off here. Okay, so this is what this piece will look like. And then I took the, take all my stickers off here. So what we're gonna be doing is putting that behind it. So then you'll have it like that. Okay, so you can see all the pretty paper behind it. So I think that is really cool to do it that way. So that's what we're gonna be doing in just a few minutes. And I will show you exactly how I did it. It also comes with a bunch of paper. So this paper is called Hello Irresistible, and it's 6x6. And you get all these beautiful papers in here. They're gorgeous colors, including some papers that have retired, but they're coming back. So this is Pretty Peacock, one of my all-time favorite colors. And we also have Lost Lagoon. And let me see, there was one more, I think. I thought we had one more. I can't remember what it was. But so on March 1st, I'm not sure if they're going to actually let you buy those colors again, or if we have to wait till the new catalog comes out. So I'm pretty sure there's going to be a color refresh, and a bunch of old colors will be coming back. I don't really know. Nobody knows because they don't tell us much ahead of time. But so these are the papers, and it's very similar. The back of these is very similar to that pack that was on the horizon. I think it was on the horizon. We discussed this last time, and I forgot to look it up. I think it was on the horizon paper that we had those gorgeous scenery pictures on one side, and then like this on the back. So this is kind of similar on one side, but then you've got the leaves and the flowers on the other side. So gorgeous, gorgeous paper. Love it, love it, love it. All right, so I've got some cards to give away. So a couple of these are repeats because nobody claimed them, so I threw them back into the drawing. So this one is Sharon Day 7600, and this is how your name shows up in the comments section. So I don't know why everybody's got different names in the comments section than you do. Oh, actually, Sharon's watching. Hey, Sharon. So you just won this card. And this is the one with the dainty flower paper or dainty delights. I can't remember what it's called now. I swear I can't remember anything. This one is Connie Fossil Connie Fossey 1327. So I guess everybody's name has 4 numbers after it. I don't know. This one is Diane Egan. You won the owl one. Love that card. Teresa Foster. You won this one. Love, love, love these cards. It's so hard for me to give these away sometimes because I love them so much. This one is Artful Stamping with Ruth. So Ruth won my One Sheet Wonder, since she is the one who inspired me to do all these one sheet wonders. She was the first person I saw do them like many years ago, and that's where I first started doing them. And I have watched her for years. So if you guys don't watch Ruth, make sure you go look at her channel. It's Artful Stamping with Ruth on YouTube. And this one is Barbara Carson. You won this card. So if you saw your name picked or called, make sure you send me an email at stampgirl2@cox.net, cox.net, and I will mail it to you. Make sure you send me your address. Don't put it in a comment, because if you put it in a comment, I might not see it for like a week or 2 because I'm so bad about, I tried to do like 40 or 50 comments every couple days, but it's like I just can't keep up with them. So I might never see it. I don't know. All right, so here is the happy mail I got today from Terry. This is Terry Dish, and she's watching, so thank you so much, Terry. It's a Galentine's card. So it's got Velcro right here. First I was like, how do I open this? But it's got Velcro. So this Velcro's here. And then you lift that up, and there you go. So she said scribble on here. I don't see any scribble. Where is the scribble? Are you talking about maybe right there you messed up just a little bit or something? I don't know. I didn't see any scribble because there was no writing in there. So I think it's gorgeous, and it is a really cool, fun fold. So I've never seen that before. So thank you, Terry. I love it, love it, love it. I always love getting happy mail. Don't forget, if you want to order, here's the host code till the 15th. So a few more days, and you're going to get this card kit. Hold on, let me find it in my pile of junk here. Let's see. Here we go. All right, so this is the card kit. You get supplies to make 3 of these cards in the mail, and hopefully everybody has gotten theirs from the last time. They all went in the mail the other day. So hopefully you've gotten it by now. And the PDF directions from Starla went in an email the other day too, so you should have gotten those if you placed an order. So this is the card for the 1st through the 15th orders, and that's for a $50 order. If you do a $100 order, you also get these gems with it. And also I've got that thing going on with the extra thing with the $100 order. So I'm trying to hit 700,000 this month in sales. So if you guys want to help me out and order from me, I would love it. I'm about, let me see, I think I'm almost to 2,000 in sales. So I'm about 4,000. I've got about 4,000 to go for the rest of the month. So hopefully I can do that. And for every $1,000 in sales that I have this month, I'm giving away a $100 gift certificate. So everybody who places at least a $100 order gets entered into the drawing. So that's all you have to do to enter, is order at least $100. You'll get entered into the drawing to win a $100 gift certificate. And you'll also get that card kit and the embellishments, these things. So, and don't forget it's celebration. So also on top of that, you'll get all the cool celebration items. So enough talking. I think I've done it every time. So you guys can go check all that out on all my other videos too. All right, so let's get started with these cards. Let me put these out of the way. All right, so I think I'm going to start with this one. So for this one, here's what we need. And let me show you real quick how I did this. So this piece right here started out, let me take these off real quick. So it started out as a 6x6 piece of paper. And so I got the, where did I put that die? Hold on. Here it is. So, oops. So I went to do the die and I was thinking, okay, how could I get, because this die is 3.5 inches around, I think. I'm pretty sure it is. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's 3.5 inches. So the paper is 6 by 6. So I was like, okay, how could I get 2 of these out of 1 sheet of paper? Because if you put it down here and put it there, the only other place you could fit it is down here. So I thought, okay, well, if I cut it diagonally, then I can get 2, and then I'll have some leftovers and stuff, but at least I can make 2 cards. Otherwise, if you just put it like, say you wanted it down here or something, you know, that's going to cut over to this part. You'd only get 1. So if you put it pretty much up in the corner like that, you can get 2 out of 1 sheet. So that's what I did. So that's where we get that. So let me put that back. All right, so for, oops, forgot this piece. All right, so you need a 5.5 by 8.5 white, folded in half. This is the petal pink, and I've already die cut it. So die cut with that circle. And then you need the 6 by 6. That's cut diagonally. And I cut it from the right corner, top right to bottom left. So that's pretty easy to do. You just put it on your paper cutter. And then for the words, you need these 2 pieces, 1 by 4 of the Hello Irresistible and 3/4 by 2 3/4 of the white. So this is for the first card. If you want to take a screenshot, let me move that down just a little bit. Oh, Laura says she just got these goodies on Wednesday. Oh, 58 degrees in Wisconsin today. Wow, Wisconsin is warmer than Chesapeake, Virginia. I am shocked. That is crazy. Nora is in Bellingham, Washington. That's where my friend Gina Tadeo lives. So I think we've talked about that too, because I think you know her. Debbie from Hagerstown, Maryland. Let's see. Spice Girl says, pretty, pretty, love it. Hello to all my fellow stampers. Cards are gorgeous, says Sue. Thanks, everybody. Terry says, I think the book fold is my favorite. Yes, the other card that we're doing is the book binding one. So this paper goes really perfectly, because I just did the front of this one and then the back of another one, and it matched so perfectly. Oh, we've got Australia in the house. Hey, Nicole. Let me see. Who else is on here? Patricia. Hey, Patricia. Hey, Brenda. Hey, Audrey. Hey, Dolores. I have a lot of my downline on here. Hey, Michelle. Hey, Gwen. Let's see. Oh, all these things just popped up. I wish I could show you a picture. One of them is made with the very Versailles stamps in this paper that looks like old flocked wallpaper. Oh, well, Lucy, you can send me a picture. You can just email it to me, or send it in a comment on Facebook Messenger, or I can, well, I sent my email. You can just email it to me at stampgirl2@cox.net. I love getting pictures of stuff. Let's see. Is there another flap in your card? Is there another flap on the card that you gave me? Let me look. Did I miss it? Wait a minute. Oh, I don't know. Is there another flap? I don't think so. Oh, there is. I didn't even know that was a separate piece. Oh, wow. I'm glad you said something. I didn't even see the inside of it. I just thought that was it, and that you opened it up and that was it. I didn't realize that this opened. Oh my gosh. Now I see your scribble. I was like, I didn't see any scribble on that card. I love these hearts. Where are these hearts from? I love them in that paper. That is so cute. Oh my gosh. Now I got to go find this heart. Where is that, Terry? I got to make a card with those little hearts. I want that bundle. Let's see. This is our second one. Okay, I missed something in the conversation. Hey, Starla. I was just talking about you. That is the neatest fun fold, Terry. Yep, it is. Please teach that. I don't know how to do it. Terry's going to have to send me directions because I don't know how to do this fold. I have never seen it before. This part is where it'd be tricky right here where the opening is. Other than that, it's probably not too bad. I'm thinking you got to cut it funny though. This part would be easy. I think this part right here is the trickiest part because you got to do something with that, but we'll work on that. If Terry can send me the directions, then I will try it. Yes, Starla, I did get your email and I sent you a reply. I'm almost positive I did anyway. Did you not get it? I've seen a few different demos make that card last year. Laura says she's seen that card before. Okay. I have not. All right, well, Terry needs to send it to me. All right, so let's get started with this one. These cards are so easy. You're gonna just flip out. You're gonna be like, oh my gosh, that's so easy. I could make like a billion. A million. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do with this piece. So I cut it in the 6 by 6.5. And so you kind of gotta figure out where you wanna put it so that you get the whole picture in here. So we're gonna be cutting off this part and this part. And what I did was I tried to line it up exactly where I wanted it to go so I knew that this would be on the edge. So I think right there is perfect. Because oops, not right there, right there. Okay, right there. All right, so what I'm gonna do is cut this off here. So I know that this edge right here will be at my top. So this will just be like scrap paper. So I know on the back that I can line that up right there and that's where it's gonna go. All right, and then we're gonna do, let's see, right, oops, I had it crooked. All right, wait a minute, I think I needed to go down just a little bit. Let me cut just a teeny bit more off. Okay, all right, and then we're gonna cut this off here. Okay, so now what you're gonna do, you're gonna put a teeny bit of glue right here to glue this piece down. And I know this went up right on that edge. So I just want to double check it. Make sure, yep. So everything is covered behind this part. All right, so I'm just gonna hold that down for a second and then I'm gonna show you how to glue it down because this is the easiest way to do it. So once you make sure that it's in the right spot, then lift it up. And so that part's glued right there on the top. Then you're just gonna put a little dot on each of these little circles on the back to hold it in place. So this only takes like 1 second. So you just want a little dot on each one of those. And then I'm just gonna put a little bit here and a little bit right there and a little bit right there. All right, and then push that down and then just hold it for a minute. So that's gonna get all of our circles stuck to the paper. So there we go. I love how you guys all have conversations with each other. Every time I look at the screen, I'm like, okay, everybody's talking to each other. Is anybody watching? You guys are so funny. Okay, I probably should have done this first, but I'm going to do it now. So I'm going to put the dots. I put this dottage on here, as the British people say, dottage. Let me get some scrap paper underneath this. All right, so here we go. We're going to be using Petal Pink, and I don't know why I got that flower. That's going to go on the inside. All right, so this comes in the stamp set, so you get these sprinkles in here. So I'm just going to stamp this all over the front. And that just gives it a little bit of, you know, pep to it. And then while I've got this ink pad out, I'm going to go ahead and stamp the inside. So we're going to put this flower from the stamp set on the inside. So this is Petal Pink again. So we just put our little flower there. All right, and then on the words, we're gonna do, what is that called? Calypso Coral. So we're gonna do happy birthday and Calypso Coral. And I just used this in blue a little while ago, and I think I tried to clean it, but hopefully it's clean. Yeah, it's clean. My chamois was not really super wet, so it wasn't working too well. All right, stamp the happy birthday right on here. I don't know where the happy birthday is from. I think it's from that set that has the small, medium, and large happy birthday and thank you and all those. I can't remember the name of it. Anybody know where this happy birthday is from? You guys know me by now. I just pick whatever's on the table that looks like it's gonna fit right. And this one said, oh, that's gonna look good on that card. So that's what I did. I grabbed that happy birthday. Plus I need some happy birthdays. My sister told me, I guess she doesn't like going to the Hallmark store, so she likes my cards to send out to her friends. And this started when she used to live overseas and they didn't have cards anywhere. She used to live in Hong Kong and Tokyo and Turkey and Kuala Lumpur and Singapore and all those places. They don't have card stores. So I used to give her every year a box of cards so that she could have cards to mail to her friends. So it kind of started this ball rolling where now she wants cards every year, even though she lives in the United States again in North Carolina. But she prefers my card, probably because they're free, but I don't know. My sister's rich, so she could afford the Hallmark store, but she says she really loves giving my cards out. So bad thing is it's free. She doesn't pay for them, so I should charge her, but it's usually her birthday present, so I just give her a pile of them. All right, so we're gonna put this on, and I do a faux bow, so I just wrap it around like this, but for some reason, this ribbon really does not like to stick to the back with tape, so I'm just gonna wrap it all the way around and tie it in a knot on the front, and just do it a little bit to the side. So I'm gonna try and do it right above that paper that I just glued down, because I don't want to cover my words up. So normally I just do a faux bow or faux knot, I guess, and I cut it like right here, wrap it around, tape it to the back, and then do a little knot on the front. But for some reason this ribbon just pops right off, so it's easier just to do it all the way around. And we're just gonna snip that. And I'm gonna put a little glue dot right under the knot just to hold it down a little bit, because we don't want that to be flopping around. And there we go. Okay. All right, then this is gonna go onto the front of our card. And now, if you wanted to use a whole sheet of that designer paper on the back, you could, like, you know, a 4 by 5 1/4 piece, but I just didn't want to waste all of it. So, or you could use like a 3 3/4 square, but then you'd only get one out of each piece. All right, so that should be good. All right, and then we're going to put some gems on here. So I've got my these are loose gems. They come in a little thing like this, and they're not adhesive backed, they're loose. So what you do is you get your glue, your little glue, and you put a little dot wherever you want to do them. So what I did is I did like half of them pink and half of them yellow. And I put, let me see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I put 9 of them. Woo, that's a lot. Usually I don't use that many, but we're going to do it. All right, so I need my take your pick tool. And I need this little sticky part on here. And I need my glasses because I can't see very good right now. And, oh, let me read some comments real quick. Oh, I see a lot of hearts and lips. What is that? Yes, Lisa, do a question list and see that Spice Girl can multitask because we love you and don't miss what you say. And there is a video for later. You're so funny. All right, let me scroll back and look. Let me see. Yep, conversation. This is the only full suite I've ever ordered, says Susan. Can't wait for it to arrive. I know, I love it. So this, what I'm showing you here, you really don't even need the stamp. So if you don't like the stamps, don't want another flower stamp for some reason. I love flower stamps, so I always get all the flower stamps. And you just want the paper, you could get the paper and the dies and not get the stamp set. But I like the whole thing, so I ordered all of it. It was called a double door pop-up, says Terry about her card. So we'll have to search for that. Oh, Lucy says Terry's card is totally upstaging mine tonight. Ha ha ha. Yes, Terry's card is quite awesome. So mine is an easy card. You know, I'm usually not into the complicated cards. So these are my glasses. I'm sitting here looking. I'm like, what is that on the screen? That's my glasses. Okay, Spice Girl says, look back on the comments where we were all talking about you, how you are so good. Oh, I must have missed that part. Let me see. I missed that part. Everybody's talking about how Terry's card is so good. I don't see anything about me being good. All right. I must have missed the comments because I'm not seeing them. Lisa, no reply. Oh, Starla, I'll have to look back. I know I replied to you. Let's see. That's hilarious. Oh, Bonnie says, Terry, you can come over to Janesville and show her how to make that card. Yeah, she can come here too. I don't know where Janesville is. I've never heard of it. Debbie Spicer, I cannot find the comments about me being good. You're going to have to repeat everything. Oh, Lucy says I should have an end of the video quiz where you ask a question about something I said during the video and give a prize to someone who got the answer. Yeah, to see who's paying attention. That's right. You're so funny. Let's see. I keep hoping I'll win one of your cards. Nora Taylor. Oh, okay. So Nora, you have not won a card yet. I will have to write your name down. Sometimes it's so hard for me to, oh, Ina, you haven't won one either. I know sometimes I go through the comments and these comments here don't count. You have to put a comment in the comment section under the video because that's where I go to check for winners. So even though you comment here in the live part, make sure you go to the comment section and leave a comment because that's where I go to look. And I see a lot of the same people over and over and over. And so it's hard for me to remember who I've given a card to because I don't write them down. But I appreciate all the comments on there. Oh, thank you guys. Now I see some sweet comments. Oh, Regina says, let's do a 12 card making night. Oh my gosh, that would be like a pajama party all-nighter. 12 cards, unless they were super easy. Oh, well, you know, I have done like 10 cards in 20 minutes, so we could do like an easy 12 cards. Jody, what? Jody, are you sure you haven't won a card? I thought for sure you had won one. I could have sworn you won a card. And Brenda, you haven't won one either. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna have to go back through here and write down all your names because I know you guys are on the other comments all the time. I could have sworn you guys had won cards. The name of the sparkly rhinestone sequins. These right here are in that bundle, the suite. They're called Loose Frosted Dots, and they come with this suite that's available March 1st. Or if you're a demonstrator, you can get it now. Or if you're not a demonstrator and you want it right now, you can sign up. You can join my team and you can order it as part of your starter kit. All right, so let's wear PJs and get together. All right. Therese Marquez. I could have sworn you won one too. Okay, I'm gonna have to go back and look because I'm gonna have to write down everybody's name who hasn't won one. Give everybody one. Sweet Sarah. Oh my gosh. Okay. So you guys all leave a comment and I'm gonna have to go back and pick some more winners. I've got like 5 more cards to give away. So I'll do that like, and then maybe 2 videos from now. All right, so we're gonna put a little dot. I'm gonna do like 4 at a time. Oh, I didn't want to do all of them. I don't know why I put that on all of them. Let me see if I can get that off. I just want to do like every couple. So we'll do like these. All right, so then you just want to grab some. So I'm going to do some pink and some yellow. So you just grab it with your sticky thing on your, take your pick tool, and then just put it down. And then I'm going to grab a yellow one. I'll put a yellow one there. And I'll put a little yellow one. Let me try. I'm trying to grab it by the top. It's easier to get it if you get the top. I want a little yellow one though. Let me see if I can flip that around here. Put that right there. Okay. All right. Whoops. It stuck to my finger. Okay. And then I want a little pink one right there. That's not little. Let me see. Here we go. Put a little one there. All right. And then we're going to put a few more. So let's do one like here and here and here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's see. 2, 1 here. Well, maybe that'll be enough. All right, so we'll do a yellow, a little yellow. Oh, there's a big yellow. We'll do a big yellow right here. Oops. Sticking to my finger because I wiped that glue off and my finger is sticky. All right, so good thing about glue, you can move it so it won't stick like right away, but just let it set there for a minute. All right, this one I've got upside down. You always want to grab it by the top and then just put it down like that. All right, we need a couple more, so let's do, I'm gonna need one more because now I need a yellow one there and a yellow one there, so we need a pink one too. All right, let's get a yellow. You could stick this in here and pick up a bunch. All right, there's a yellow one. So I'll put a yellow one there. It doesn't want to leave my sticky thing. All right, and then we'll put, let's put another one like here. So we'll put a tiny little pink one there. Oops, I got 2. Put a little pink. Oh, it doesn't want to come off. There we go. All right, we need one more yellow and then we're done with this one. Okay, so there we go. So we've got lots of sparkle on here. So isn't that pretty? Love it, love it. And then, you know what we have to do? We gotta spray some shimmer spray. Oh, love it. Okay. All right, so that one's done. Isn't it beautiful? Now, if you want to get really fancy, you could put a little dot on every single one of those circles, but there you go. So that's the first one. So there we go with that. Oh, if anybody wants to take a screenshot, I'll hold it for a minute. There you go. You can take a screenshot of both of them. And then we'll do the second one. Well, I read some comments. Let's see. I can't wait to see what else is going to be online only too, because they only showed us like, I don't know, what was about 6 things and 6 or 7 things. And then there's supposed to be a bunch though. Nicole says, and sending a card to everyone who hasn't won one, that way leads to madness. We are all big people who can cope with not getting a participation medal. Yes, I know. But I will try to send some to some of you guys who I know comment all the time. I just thought some of you guys had already won before. Let's see. A lot of people live in Wisconsin that stamp. I found that a lot of people live in California, which, like, the people that order, I send a lot of card kits to California. I think that's probably the most popular state, and Florida. Oh, Debbie Murphy is in Wisconsin too. You know what I think is so cool? Like, if you guys are on here and you see that, like, you live in a certain state and somebody else lives, and then you guys get together, if you live close to each other, like, hardly anybody on here is from my area. I think only one person, 2 people watching are from here. And that's Michelle and Beth. Anybody else live around Chesapeake or Virginia Beach area? Sue says she's going to add this to her list. Okay. Has everybody clicked the thumbs up button yet? We need to do that. And share. Everybody share the video with somebody. All right, so this is the next one. So this is the bookbinding fold, which I know you guys love. It's such a fun, easy fold. And it's great for square cards when you just want to do something that's 4x4. And if you have 12x12 paper, it's a really good paper saver too. So if this paper was 12x12, we could really make a ton of these from one sheet. All right, so you need, this piece is a half a sheet of cardstock cut long ways. And then I scored it at 4 1/4 and 5 1/2. So it's 4 1/4 by 11, and I scored it at 4 1/4 and 5 1/2. So it's scored in half and at 4 1/4. So that's petal pink. Then we've got 2 pieces of white that are 4x4. One is die cut with the circle already, and the other one is for the inside of the card. So 2 of those. And then your little piece of 1x4 for here. And then our 6x6 cut diagonally for the back piece. Okay, so that's what you need. So I'll let you take a screenshot. Oops, I'm a little bit high, I think. Oh, wait a minute. Maybe I scrolled my screen. Oh, yeah. Okay, there we go. Okay, so now I'm too low. Let's get it just right. I'm crooked. Okay. I don't know why I'm crooked. That bothers me when I look at the screen and it's crooked. I'll put it up just a little bit. Okay. I need to start writing the winners down. I know, but I've already had, like, oh my gosh, probably 200 winners since I started giving away cards like a couple years ago. At least, because I do 3 videos a week. That's 150. So at least 300 winners. I've probably already given 300 cards away. So I can't keep track of who I give them to. And I know several people have won more than once, but some people comment every single video, so they deserve to win more than once. But for those of you that comment all the time and haven't won one, I am sorry, because I could have sworn some of you guys had won it already. Let's see. Oh, Deborah's in Yorktown. Yep, I think I talked to her about that. Good crab cakes, but can't remember the name of the place along the water. I think that was, wait a minute. I know what that restaurant is. I think it went out of business too, because I used to go there as a kid on my birthday. Oh, what was the name of that restaurant in Yorktown on the water? Gosh, I can't remember. Anybody know? Northwest North Carolina. Brenda, my sister, lives in North Carolina in Northwest. She lives in Boone. Anybody live near Boone? That's where my sister is, right? On, oh, what's the mountain there? Boone, and she lives on a mountain, like on the side of a mountain. Dang, why am I like, I can't remember anything tonight. But I haven't been there yet. She used to live in all these different places all over the country. I mean, all over the world. And she had a house in the Outer Banks. So I would just go, when she would come home, I'd go to the Outer Banks, which is only an hour and a half from here. Well, it's not even that far, but where her house was an hour and a half. And then I'd stay with her for like a week, you know, in the summer and at Christmas. But then they sold their house in the Outer Banks and built a house in Boone. And that's like 6 hours away. So needless to say, I don't go there. I haven't been yet. I want to go, but it's like, I don't like to drive. I'm just not a driver. All right, so we need to position this so that everything is covered. So you don't want to do it like that. So we got to make sure it's over far enough. I just see I've got a little thing stuck in here. All right, so let's see. I think about right there. I want to kind of line it up with the edge if I can. All right, so that edge, we'll line it up with the top right there and then snip it right here. All right, so we know it's going to be in that top corner, and then we're going to snip off this bottom part too. Okay. Grandfather Mountain. Nope, not Grandfather Mountain. Boone is beautiful. What is the name of that mountain? It's right next to Boone where she lives. Like she always says Boone, but it's really like some called something else. And for some reason I'm drawing a blank. Not unusual for me, because when I get on these videos, I just draw a blank over everything. I can't remember my own name half the time. All right, so we're going to go ahead and glue this down just like we did last time. So I know it goes in the top. We just want to make sure we've got it over far enough. So it goes right perfectly in this corner right here. Yep. Okay, so I'm just going to put some glue right in this corner like that. All right, so we know this goes right here. And then I'm going to lift it up and we're going to do those circles again. So everything's covered in that one. So we're going to lift this up and we're going to put the glue on. And the reason I do that is so it'll be in place so it doesn't move. And that way I can just put the paper down and I don't have to worry about moving this glue and smearing it anywhere. Because I just want a little dot on each one. But if we put it down on the paper later, then it might move and smear. And I don't want that to happen. All right, so I just got a little dab in each circle. Put that down. And then we'll just hold it for a second. Friday night, let me see, I started to read something, hold on. It's not Grandfather Mountain. No, Blue Ridge Parkway is in Virginia. Friday night, all you can eat crab legs was wonderful. Wow. Yeah. What was the name of that restaurant? Did we figure out? I know I used to eat there a lot when I was a kid, and they had this baked Alaska dessert that I would get for my birthday. But I cannot remember what the name of it was. Oh, Flowing Flowers. What? Oh, are you talking about my happy birthday? This one is from Flowing Flowers? Or are you talking about a different one? Or she's talking about her card? The Galentine's? No, that one's not either. I hope it's not mine. I hate to use retired stamps. This is why I'm so bad. I never put the stamps back in the box. I just like leave them on the table or leave them in a box or something. I never put them back in the stamp case. So then I go to use the stamps and they're not in the case where I want them to be. Okay, so we're going to do the speckles on here again, the dottage on that with Petal Pink. And we're doing the flower also. So I'm just going to stamp. Let me get my scrap paper back. So we're going to stamp the speckles. Let me move this over here. I got something on my ink pad. I don't know what that is. And I should have done this before I glued the paper down, but I didn't. But it works out anyway. All right, so there's that. And then the flower is going to go on our white piece inside. And that's Petal Pink also. And then our words are going to go inside also. But that's going to be in Calypso Coral. Okay. Nope, it's not Grandfather Mountain. There's another mountain right next to Boone, but I can't remember what it's called. All right, so that is Calypso Coral. You could have done it in this color too if you wanted to, but I wanted it a little bit darker. All right, so that's the inside. This is the front, and we're just going to put it together. So this is going to go in the front of this. Isn't that pretty on the back? I'm going to have to look that up on the map. All right, let's see. Somebody told me I say all right too much. It's not Rocky Knob. I don't know why I can't remember the name of it. Anybody have MapQuest? Just look up Boone, North Carolina, and then look right next to it. I cannot remember it. That's so funny. I'm going to have to look that up. Oh, I got a joke for you guys tonight, too. All right, we're going to glue this down. I have a blonde joke. You want to hear? I have a blonde joke that's real fast, or another joke that's a little bit longer. I know you guys love the blonde jokes. Blowing Rock. That's what it is, Blowing Rock. Yeah, why was I thinking it was called a mountain? No, it's Blowing Rock. She lives in Blowing Rock, really. But she always says Boone. I think Blowing Rock is in Boone or something. I don't know. Yeah, she lives in Blowing Rock on a mountain. Okay, so this is going to go right here. Yep, and I need to go there, but I don't want to go by myself because when I don't like driving by myself, one, especially when I'm going somewhere I don't know where I'm going. And two, driving makes me so sleepy. I fall asleep. Like, even when I have to drive to Richmond, which is like about 2 hours from here, well, hour and a half to 2 hours, I start falling asleep. And it's like, I got to go there, you know, like once a quarter for a meeting, and I can't hardly stay awake. All right, where did my ribbon go? Here we go. All right, so again, we're going to do the same thing with the ribbon. We're going to put it in the inside and just tie this around into a knot. Yeah, does anybody live near Blowing Rock? Blowing Rock is the next town. Well, she lives in Blowing Rock, but she says Boone because I think people know where that is more. You know, kind of like when you live in a little town and you always say you live in the, like, the bigger town next to it because nobody's ever heard of the little town. So, there we go. All right, so we've got our bow. Let's trim it down just a little bit. I love this ribbon. Oh, I forgot to tell you, this is the ribbon that is glittered organdy ribbon. It is so pretty. See all the little sparkles in there? They kind of look pink, but they also kind of look blue. So it depends on which way the light hits them. So if it goes one way, it's blue. If it's the other way, it's pink. But I love this ribbon, and it's really heavy duty. But you got to put it down, really like stick it, because it doesn't want to stick with just regular, what do you call it? Like snail or the other stuff. We're going to put a glue dot under this knot. I always put it under the knot so you don't see it. Because if you put the tape or glue dots here, you can see it. And I don't want to see it. All right, so that's the front, except for we got to do some gems there. And then we're going to glue this piece down. And just hold that for a second. And then we're going to put some more gems on here. So on this one, I did all pink. And these little triangles you have left, you could save, and I don't know what you could do with them. You could make something like in the corner. You could put like a little, cut it smaller and put a little corner doodad there, or there, like that. Oh, that would be pretty. If I cut it down a little bit, make it a little bit smaller, because it's a right triangle, I could put it like right there. That's really cute. I would do that. I'll save that for something later. All right, so there we go. We've got our card. Now we're going to put those gems, get them back out. Thank you. Thank you, Nora. Never made this before. Annie, you've never made a bookbinding card? Oh my gosh. Sweet Sarah says, I fall asleep when I drive too. My husband said I have a switch on my bottom. I fall asleep. It's funny because I fall asleep when I drive, so that's bad. But if somebody else is driving, I'm a nervous wreck, and I'm like doing the, um, you know, the, what do you call it, when you're in the passenger seat and you're hitting the brake, the imaginary brakes that don't work, and you're sitting there like that. I don't know why. I cannot sleep if somebody else is driving, but when I'm driving, I start falling asleep. Especially if I'm with somebody, it's not bad. I can stay awake, but if I'm by myself, I just start getting really sleepy. So I don't go very many places. All right, so we're gonna get our glue out, and we're gonna put, I think I did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, you know what? I forgot to put one on the flower in the last one. So we're gonna put one right here on the flower. And then let me put, we'll start with 3, 4. All right, so we're gonna do all pink on this one. So, oops, I already got one on here that's blue. I was like, why is this not sticking? Okay, here we go. So pink, I love the pink ones. And we're gonna do some big and some little. I'll try to alternate. Here's one. So let's put that one there. And then grab a little one. All right, so we've got one more here. My sticky stuff is not sticking too well today. I think I need it. After a while, it loses its stick, so then you just twist it and put some more up. That's fresh stick. Because this one little thing screws all the way down to the bottom, so you got like a ton of sticky stuff in there. And you can get the refills just for this part. So, all right, so we're gonna do about 3 more. So let's do one here and here. And actually that might be enough. Let me see if I do. We'll see. Let's put a little one here. I just finished, have any of you guys ever watched Firefly Lane? I just finished binge watching that, so I did the last couple episodes today, and I didn't even know it was the last couple episodes, and all of a sudden it just ended, and it says, like, the next part is coming in June of 2023, and I'm thinking, dang, I gotta wait till June. It was so good. And it was so sad at the end. I was just like bawling. But I won't spoil it if you haven't watched it and tell you what happened. Okay. All right, so we're just gonna, I think I need one right there. Yeah, we do need one more. Let's put one right here. And we'll do a little one. Okay. Oops. That was a big one. I thought it was a little, but it's big. Okay. All right, so we're gonna let that sit for just a minute. And spritz it. Oh, that's so pretty. I love it. All right, so here's our cards for tonight. Uh-oh, one fell off. Where did that go? I don't see anyone missing. I must have just dropped this. Huh. I don't see where one fell off. We could put one right there in the middle. I missed this flower. These always want to lay upside down, so it's hard to get them sometimes. Okay, there we go. All right, so here's the cards for tonight, and I hope you love them as much as I do. I love these colors. They're so warm and fuzzy. And, oh, so let me get my joke. Hold on one second. Let me get my joke real quick. All right, you ready? So this one is good. This one is really good because this is one of my pet peeves. So, all right, here we go. After a tiring day, a commuter settled down in her seat and closed her eyes as the train rolled out of the station. The guy sitting next to her pulled out his cell phone and started talking in a loud voice. Hi, sweetheart. It's Eric. I'm on the train. Yes, I know it's the 6:30 and not the 4:30, but I had a long meeting. No, honey, not with the blonde from accounting office. It was with the boss. No, sweetheart, you're the only one in my life. Yes, I'm sure, cross my heart. 15 minutes later, he was still talking loudly. The young woman sitting next to him had had just about enough of this and leaned over and said into the phone, Eric, turn that phone off and come back to bed. Eric does not use his cell phone in public anymore. I thought that one was funny. So there you go. You got two cards and a joke for Saturday night date night with me. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. And I will go back and read all these comments because I know I missed a ton tonight. Let's see. Thank you, everybody. You guys are so sweet. And don't forget, if you haven't done a thumbs up yet, do thumbs up, share it, like it, subscribe to the channel if you haven't done that yet. And if your name was called today, don't forget to send me an email so I can stick the card in the mail to you. Best date ever. Thank you, everybody. You're a great date. Oh, thank you. I wish I had a date tonight. I know one of these days I might have a date on Saturday night and not be able to have a date night with you guys. Where did the happy birthdays? I don't know. I think it might have been from Flowing Flowers, but I'm hoping not because then it's retired. But if it's retired, then there's lots of other happy birthdays that you could use. So if it is retired, I'm sorry. I'm gonna have to go through all my stamps and just make sure they're not retired ones. Because that Flowing Flowers was one of my favorite sets. I was so devastated when they canceled that one. So I hope that's not from that one. All right, you guys, I hope you enjoy your Sunday and the rest of your weekend. And stay warm if it's cold where you are. Do some card making and stamping. I have to go to work. Oh, Sharon says I have to go work night shift and I want to stamp. I have to work a double tomorrow and Monday, so I won't be stamping the next couple days, but I already made my card for Tuesday, so I've got that ready to go. So I will see you soon, you guys. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.